What's happening, beautiful gamers? Blank here, and welcome to a post-apocalyptic Lovecraftian world where we are to command and evolve a living monstrous train to craft weapons, build a mobile base, gain powers, and face the great old ones. We are to explore an ever-changing world, hold on to our sanity, and ascend to godhood. This is a very interesting looking game that mixes the whole base building with crafting, with non-rest for the wicked type of isometric combat. It's like there's way too much going on this game, and just by looking at it, looks interesting. Not only does it look interesting and absolutely incredible, but this is a game. You guys can see Cthulhu in the background right there behind the train. This is a game that you can play solo or with up to 5 people. Absolutely insane. These beautiful gamers, this is RailGods of Hysterra. Doesn't really get better than starting the game with a guy called Roberto, know what I'm saying? That's a driver, look at that. You're in like a cell or something like that, so you actually have to figure out exactly where to go. Just for y'all, in the months before the arrival of the great old ones, the weird fiction writer H.P. Lovecraft gathered from across the globe a team of expert streamers. Each streamer secreted themselves within hidden crypts and suspended in a mythical sleep by an elixir. Each entered the Dreamlands, there to seek solutions of the various sorcerers and scientists who exists there. And then the game actually, it's kind of interesting because the game throughout the adventure is going to give you some objectives of things that you can actually do. I did play a little bit just to get the hang of it and understand what's going on. First things first, make sure that you get your backpack. And you will see that you have multiple tabs. You have the compendium, which is pretty much like the story, the whole system, like everything that's going on in the world, like a pretty good description of the lore of what's happening. Gotta check, this is us. We have a bunch of health, some society. Yeah, you gotta eat, you gotta keep your sanity, you gotta keep your stats up. I mean, that's a current level, so it doesn't matter, but look at that. We actually have skills, attributes, dark gifts, and something called Godkeeper gifts, which, honestly speaking, I don't really understand. You have to unlock them, so that's something that we never reached. Crafting, you guys see that, and this is our inventory. There is inventory management. The first items that we gotta get. Now, this is a cool part. If you hold onto it, you can select one at a time, depending on what is it that you need. Or, you can just, go crazy, press shift, it allows you to select as much as you want, or you can just click on it and then you transfer everything. Pretty nice detail in which the game allows you to like hold a good control of the crafting. Like, you don't have to be one at a time, you can control everything. Your punch is not enough, but look at the totem. You can craft pants, a vest, a weapon, or a flint. Now, if you want to make this work, there's a button here saying transfer all. You can move things from one side to the other, but if you miss them, then it's just not gonna work. Know what I'm saying? So depending on what you need in the map, you have to put them into your crafting system, because these are just blueprints that are gonna stay there. So that way, whenever you go through the world, you can actually put them in the chest too, but whenever you go through the world, you're gonna have to craft things, become a little bit stronger, depending on what you need, depending on what you have. So transfer all. We can get every single little thing, and look at the compendium. We got a blueprint. So now we go into the crafting and actually do business with it. Thank you for the little detail. You guys can see, gotta craft a stone and destroy the wooden barrier because my fists are not strong enough. Nothing that I can do. I can actually equip the stick, but it's not like it does anything, so yeah. Needless to say, can I unequip you? I don't know. Going to the crafting, first things first, you're gonna need a flint, which we don't have, just hold to craft. Pretty nice, that way you don't overcraft or you don't make a mistake. And then just get your first weapon. Interesting. There are some weapons in your belt, some in your satchel, and some in the backpack. That's something that I hadn't paid attention to before. There it is, good job to us. If the society goes down, then you start losing health. Sucks, but You know, it makes sense. So be a hoarder, go crazy. Get some of the green plants and don't be afraid, just eat them. Something strange that I think, there it is, look at that move. You can actually, by holding onto the wheel of the mouse in this case, you can actually take a look at the world. I think that that's fantastic, being able to, like, in a game that has this type of perspective, being able to see the whole world is always amazing. What do I need to do? Increase society points. Oh, the game is forcing me to it. So just go in there, go bananas, get a little bit of food, and leave the crypt. Now here is when things start becoming dicey. Know what I'm saying? Like, you have a huge map that you can take a look into. You also have the mini map over here that you can actually pay attention to. But things are spicy. Like, you guys will see how things are crazy. You guys see the combat system that this game follows? It's kind of similar to, like, in my opinion, no rest for the wicked. And honestly, I think that that's super cool. These type of games have always been something that I enjoy quite a bit. Once again, I just tested the game just to see how things were working, to make sure that the sounds were fine, and to make sure that it was something for us. I actually enjoyed it, so I was like, okay, we're gonna be checking this out. Just look at that, you can start taking things down. Again, this is pretty much chopping simulator, farming simulator, whatever simulator you have. However, we're still in a world where everything wants to kill us. You want to gather as many resources as possible, so make sure that you're doing that every single time. I do not know if this game is going to be structuring everything into like runs, or if it's going to be doing something a little bit different. I do not know if the maps changes. Feels the same. Yeah, there's our boy over here, but I want to see what's at the top. And the most incredible thing is being able to move the camera just to be able to see where you're going. I think more games should do this. A lot of games is just a fixed screen. Not a huge fan of it. Surprised to see humans even if they are dead. Now you become a scavenger. Let's go. The apocalypse. Our survivors in the Western Earth have insane humans and things far less than humans, roaming seemingly aimlessly across the madness-ravaged landscapes. Hey buddy, you got something for me? Hey buddy, how do I... Oh, they drop there. She's always hungry. Remember, never let her run out of food. Lever, band-aids, cooked potatoes! And as you guys can see, there's something called the satchel. The satchel, it seems like it puts different items in there, like more like items that go for the RailGod. You guys will see the RailGod later. I mean, you guys know who the RailGod is. You guys saw it in the intro screen. Big ass train that wants to eat our asses. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I do want to go this way, so we're gonna be exploring the other side better. Oh, hi, you guys see them? And there's more enemies on the other side. Bitches! Die, bitch. But yeah, once they're dead, make sure that you collect all of that delicious meat so you can give it to the RailGod. It is needed. It is necessary. The RailGod needs to be fed. Ah, nothing. Sure. Hi, guys. As you guys can see, if you guys have the correct resources, you can kind of like trap them, which I think is kind of like an interesting thingy. I am not sure what happens if you trap them. I don't know if you can like make them work for you, or if it is some sort of situation where instead of making them work for you, you kinda like, I don't know, maybe you kinda like get more food and you can make them like, I don't know, just put them completely into the train and let the train eat them. And it's asking me to investigate the peculiar message. Wait, which message? Uncover the message's meaning. Hold on. Peculiar message. Is this a peculiar message? Remember, never let her run out of food? Is that what you're talking about? Conveniently enough, we got the lever. Wait, oh no, what is this investigate the message? I'm confused. Yeah! Our operation was a success! The magic of the Dreamlands allowed us to access the walking god. And the use of the Shogun Plasm has created this titan. Incomprehensible things of the stars, a creature from beyond the realm of madness. My god, my creation is here. Master, master, help me! Use gift. Master, feed me. And here's when things become a little bit crazier. This is a little bit of the RailGods. From the hideous priest to the plateau of length came the secrets of the Shogun Plasm. Even masses of sentient, shape-changing flesh that could be bonded and entangled with machines in the waking world. Symbiotically enmeshed with iron and steel of great locomotives, and piloted by the dreamers upon their return to Earth, these RailGods would travel the endless railways fueled by sacrifice and arcane magics. And look at that, we get new powers, yay! We can go ahead and start. Oh, hello, hold on! Oh, dead. Wait, what is it? Oh my god! This is kinda like nasty, yo. I think we just did the only thing that you should never do, which is absolutely destroy everything. we didn't kill them. We did a little bit more than that. Jesus, that was brutal. I actually like that a lot. Anyways, with everything explored, we can take a look at our baby. Look at that thing. Has a nice mouth. You know, I mean, if you guys dare, if you guys are brave enough, every hole is a chance for glory. You guys know the deal. It looks like one. Also, inventory looking like, I always keep an eye on it. We utilize the thingy, so that means that we have extra space. Fantastic. You can actually exit the train once you go in, and the world will kind of like reset, or the enemies will reset, so you can just farm onto them if that's what you want to do. And here's when things become kind of interesting, because our baby is hungry. Yes, this big god is our baby. We are mama. So this icon will indicate the sanity level, the society level, and what's gonna happen is that you can stop depending on how full the creature is. And you guys see the number 6 below the creature? That means that we have enough food to give her like 60 food. So that's kind of like what's gonna happen right now. Within RailGod, yeah, it represents the number. That's fantastic. Look at that, look at that, look at that. However, the instruction says just to add all the mosh, but you know, I don't think we're gonna need more than this. Like, I don't think we're gonna have any problems by overfeeding it. The tentacle. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You're a good girl. How do we do that? That's a heart. That's insane. We use the workbench, you can see. Now we can get some more blueprints and you can actually archive them too. So I think you can just leave them in there. And then if you need to use them in the future, I think you can discard some of them and things like that. So that's kind of cool. Just so that you never lose them. I don't know at which point would you lose them. Make sure that you open some chests you can take a look at. This is one of the things that the game doesn't tell you. Some of these things are not that clear. But if you guys kind of like pay attention to this, make sure that you get everything so you can do some of the crafting that the game is going to require. Otherwise, you're going to just get lost and not know what's up. And then there's a supply chest that doesn't really matter. Yeah, strangely enough, there is a chicken. I have to speak with a chicken. Ah, dreamer. You have found RailGod, and this is no longer a dream. So he wants me to go into builder mode, build a roof and walls, more importantly, a roof. But to build a roof, we actually have to go into the builder system and start going into carriages, and it's kind of like a system where you have generic elements and then you have to put things on top, so you cannot just build whatever you want. You have to like go with the world. See, like you have walls, these are the first elements, and then you have the top model, so you always gotta start with those things. You select it, once it is there, just click on it and boom. There it is. And now we have to build a workbench. I kind of like that you can just click on done. I wish it was faster, but the game, of course, it's kind of nice that it is in there so that you don't lose track and you just click on done whenever you're ready. So to repair it, it's asking me for intestines. It's asking me also for for wire. Two things that we do not have just yet. And then you have the workbenches. You can do something a little bit better. So carriages, they come in there on skill type, click on crafting item. And look at that, you have a stone mason, you have the long workbench, you have different ones that I'm guessing that depending on what you have. Yeah, you can craft armors, you can actually craft intermediate materials, which I'm guessing allows you to craft even more powerful stuff. We're gonna be going for the long bench. It's the only thing that we can actually do. There it is. And now Abdul, my boy! Why are you so angry? What's up, Abdul? Reach the station. How do I get there? I cannot repair the antenna. Resume your journey while I think about how to fix it. Once the radio is repaired, sure. First, you must close and secure your carriage. Oh, so there it is. Now we have a trail map. So we can start the train, make it move. And it's just gonna be going slowly. They have multiple speeds. And I think you have to stop it whatever you want if you want it. Like, it's not like you can just do whatever you want. It's not like you can just let it run and it's gonna stop on its own. And I need to eat, by the way. So the radio station allows you to communicate with towns. Some of the components are made of rare materials such as copper. Due to numerous interferences that function properly, the radio station must be in an enclosed carriage. Alright, we have what we need. What happens if I speak with a workbench? What can we do? Oh! So I can actually, depending on what I have, I can start creating things. So my guess is that you put something in here. Or you add it to the queue and you can actually transform some of the... Okay. That's actually not terrible. We gotta make sure that we eat some though. That's nice. Our society is good. Resume the journey and halt the train on the next stop. So pretty much the game is forcing me to pay attention to what's happening. Now, there is things that we can do right now. For example, if we want to stay stronger, we can craft better armor, and we should. So give me some armor, give me some pants. And you guys want to see something sick? Look at my boy. Just look at him. Look at him. Look at the way that he looks. Yeah? 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 Boom, bitches. I look so nice. You change the way that you look based on what you're wearing. That is absolutely incredible. Now, we have way too many things in our hands, so the best thing that we can actually do is to transfer some of the items that we don't care. It seems like things here don't really expire, so that actually is very convenient. And my suggestion would be to always keep with you some as of right now, because you never know what's gonna be that you're gonna be encountering later, and I do not know if there's something that we're gonna be needing. So maybe you can cook some stuff, maybe not. Some things might not be needed, some things might be needed, so yeah. Now, even though it is noisy, as you guys can see, you can press the different speeds to actually make the move. You just click on the bottom and that's it. And then our goal is, once the camping site hits that beautiful yellowish circle, then you can stop it. It's a little bit strange that you have to wait so long. I wish it was more of a system where I can just open up the map and I can click on it and that's it. Know what I'm saying? So I am not sure what is the whole purpose of this game, like doing it this way. It's a little bit weird. You know what I'm saying? But I'm guessing that depending on the feedback of the players, the game will do different stuff. There it is. So if you press on 0, the train stops like right away, and you actually have to press on that bottom, like it has to match the yellow. Perfect. Another way in the world, we'll start talking about madness, which is pretty much going crazy. Now, how is it that we're gonna do to like lower our madness? Doesn't really say. So it is for us to figure it out. Oh, this train looks so awesome. I like it so much. And look at that. There is a bunch of resources. Yes, please give it out. Although, that is one of the things that you gotta be careful about, right? Like, it's right there. You don't wanna go through the world and just going a little bit crazy. Right, it might be a little bit smart to like keep some of these items on the inside of the train, but you can never know. So we're gonna see how much punishment do we get for actually grabbing all of those. And look at that. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Until she gets hungry and then she's gonna eat me. And then we go from mama to food, I guess. This is such an interesting concept for a game. Have you guys played anything like this before? If you guys have, let me know in the comment section down below. What type of games have you guys played that are similar to this? I like the concept and I like what this... I actually like what I see a lot. Just not too sure... Die! Oh, come on. I'm just not too sure what is the potential that it might have. But since of course it is a game where you are kind of like gathering items and making your base and building it up, once again, depending on the depth of the build up inside of the train is where you can actually know, quote unquote, whether or not this game is gonna have a lot of like potential build up or not. Like, it makes a big difference if there is a lot of crafting to do or if there's just a little bit. Here, you can see the minimap and you can clearly see where the enemies are. There's gonna be a bunch of them, so we're gonna go through the back and fuck him up. Oh, mother. They're still alive! Oh, come on. Oh, wait, I couldn't dodge. Why was that? I think there might be some issues whenever you're trying to like block onto enemies or like use your powers. I think there's a little delay through which you cannot use your magic. What the fuck is that? This is where the weird stuff starts happening, yeah? Die, that's one of them. It's like I was telling you guys. Oh my god. I mean, I saw him shaking and I thought for a second, you know, because these games tend to do that. I thought for a second, okay, the game got bugged out. But oh boy, you guys are starting to see the weirdness in this game. Okay, he's dead. That's fine. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Stop following me around. Okay, this guy has to die now. Oh god. Alright, now you guys saw, it's not as easy as it seems. It definitely has its level of difficulty, and as you guys can see, my whole like tab is starting to get full. Our society is going down. It seems like every time that we fight, it goes down. At the same time, you guys can clearly see that I'm getting my ass clapped, so enemies are strong. The first thing that we're probably gonna have to do is find a way to become a little bit more powerful. What is this? Raw small fish. Not really into that. And look at that, it's a chest. Yes. Herbal tea or sand. Now I wonder if each one of these locations are going to have like something like a boss or something, or if it is just something in which you just encounter certain enemies and then you just have a happily ever after, and then you have to go back and blah blah blah. That's a lot of damage right there. Okay, so are those things like dumb or what's up? Okay, so yeah, these things, they give you food, but I don't think that they're that smart. It seems like they just move around, and we have the hide that you can actually collect too. Oh boy, that's kind of like weird. Okay, there's no crafting. Listen guys, right now I'm a bit confused. I am not sure what's going on, and this is weird. Like, we keep finding these towns, and then what's the point of finding a town? Do we get something interesting? There is a well, you can collect dirty water, but why would I ever do that? Oh, and we're supposed to confine an enemy, but how do we confine an enemy? We have strings! Wait, hold on. Can you use this to confine enemies? No, we don't have it. Ah. Okay, so it's pretty clear what we need to do. It's pretty clear that we have to like catch them, but how am I supposed to catch those things? I think what we need to do is find a place we can actually, or find a blueprint that would actually allow us to craft. Like, we don't have anything to be able to do any of that, so that's kind of like our limitant as of right now. Iron scraps, nothing that we can. What the fuck is this? Oh, our sanity! Oh shit. Oh shit, we're losing the sanity. So since we're losing the sanity, then our things are getting dicey. Oh fuck. one of the issues that you're having is that madness will go up no matter what. My guess is that once you go inside of the train once again, you lose the madness level, which is kind of like okay. But then we don't have blueprints, we don't have anything just yet. So I am not sure if I'm really ready to like leave this place. I think we'll be alright. See that? They just show up and you just kill them. Combat system is pretty simple. It's not super in-depth. I thought it was gonna be a little more complicated. You still have a hard time because you have to like pay attention to everything. I do not know what happens if you die. And it seems like somebody the deep one. Oh god. No, buddy. No. Stay away from me. What a weird... Oh, dude! Oh, I remember. There is this game. The name of the game is Call of the Cthulhu or something like that, I believe. Sinking City. The same shit. Sinking City is the name of the game. Yeah. These creatures remind me a lot of the creatures of Sinking City. Have you guys played that game? Pretty interesting one. But always marks the industry. The souls... So now we have knowledge. What do you do with that? Not sure. Build a trapper workbench. Create a trap and build a cage. Come on. Oh yeah, talking about that, I didn't even notice. I'm actually about to die. Now, the quick question that we should have is, how am I supposed to... I know what I need to do. How am I supposed to go back fast? Or do you just get stuck in whatever you're doing? Oh, look at that. We got a torch. Hold on. Is that a weapon? And leather strips. This sounds really good. So, what do I want to drop for that? I'm going to drop the... You know what? I'll just do that. And give me this. But yeah, if we take a look at the whole map, everything has been explored. Now, we're in a lot of trouble. Because our society is like super tight. Right? But how am I supposed to make all of this work? And how can I make it all the way back? And then I'm a little bit disappointed that you kill things, but it seems like they don't really reward you for that. Know what I'm saying? Like, we killed some of those creatures, but that whole sect didn't have like a blueprint or something that we could have used. Are you kidding me? Wait, I do not know what did I hit, but something. I hit something. I hit something. See, that's what I was talking about. Missed opportunity for there to be something in here. I don't know. Like, exploring the world, it's like the game has such a cool concept, but so far it is just kill, gather, craft, and make sure that your sanity doesn't go too high. So then you take different risks depending on what you're doing, and you have to like leave a lot of resources in the map, but you don't want to leave everything in the map. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me in the comment section down below like your general thoughts on like what's going on and why is it going on, and like how much in depth does this game kind of like goes as you progress, because I feel like there's a feeling. Are you kidding me? No, bitches, we're out! We are out! I feel like this game could have or could be doing better in the world. like rewarding the player a little bit more depending on what you're doing. We're really close to the railroad, so we're fine. Look at that, Mom is here. So now the game explains a little bit more about madness. Through the hard placed tender, the railgod can lower your madness level and turn it into useful resource, horror. Once certain horror levels are reached, you can unlock— oh boy. So madness is not only a resource to make your life harder, but at the same time, it's actually something that you can use to make this son of a truck happy. Okay, listen, that is a fantastic detail. I love that a lot. Now we can speak with Abdul and we need to unlock the first skill. Those are absolutely fantastic. You can reach the village, but that doesn't really matter. If we want to do things correctly, the first thing that we gotta do is go into builder mode. And we don't have enough resources to craft this. But I can go here and I can craft— how many of these do we have? This is where the game has to do a little bit better in inventory management. Know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that if I have the resources, the game should let me just use them whenever I want. Because you guys can see, like, unless I have them, the game doesn't really allow me. Like, the game is like, no, you have them. Yes, I know, but that doesn't really matter. So from here, we're gonna be crafting good quantity. I think 42 is good. Wow, you have to actually wait! Okay, the waiting time is a little bit of a pain. It's a good thing that you can leave it there, but it's a little bit of a pain. But you guys are starting to understand like what's happening in this game. That's actually pretty awesome. Can I do this? Oh, you can make the blueprints! No way. No, hold on. Can you study something like— Right. So we got that. There is no way that you're gonna tell me. Because if this is possible, this is gonna be crazy. Because there is like an icon right there, like a search icon. Can you go ahead and study this? No way. Holy fuck. Yes, wait. This is so good. And then you can go into grabbing all of these things. Oh my god, guys. This is insane. So then you can just go bananas and you need a couple of them. Yeah, I understand, but look at that. So now we craft 3 of them. Dude, the level of detail that you have in this game right now, it is so good. This is so good because again, it's very small. And I need to stop pressing C because to me C means character. It's very small, but because of that, you can actually go ahead and you can go into like— look at this, it's a container, but we want to go into workbenches, right? And you said, oh, I want to get a trapper one. Yeah, well, guess what? You need 5 flint. Okay, not a problem. You need flint, you just go ahead and you grab it. Oh, but I need to make the flint. Well, that's not a problem. You probably can go ahead, then go into your bench, put the flint, and study it. And what is that? No. No way. You can study it? Oh, wow. And I think based on what we show, you guys can have a better idea as to what is it that this game will offer. Moving forward, what's next is that we go from the cove to like the strands, the head, the harbor, all the way until the transfer to the yellow line. And as you guys can see, there is multiple transferences. So I'm guessing that you're gonna be able to go down or up depending on what's going on, like a very deep world that you're gonna have to progress. Then the game wants you to obviously go out, gather resources, get madness, get new powers, become stronger, close the walls, do better. It's a very deep, if you think about it, kind of like build up. I do not know how much content there is for a game like this to actually build, because it's kind of clear that the train is gonna expand through the back and it's gonna keep growing and you're gonna keep becoming stronger. But then at which point does that become boring or tedious, or is that something you want to do? Because, like, for example, right now you want to go ahead and you want to capture somebody. Yeah, you have the trapping lasso, but guess what? That is not enough. You also have a cage. If you do not have a cage, you cannot capture anybody. So then the game tells you pretty clear, whenever you click on the mission, build a cage. We do not build a cage, so we cannot confine them. But what's the goal of it? Like, why would you want to do that? And then you have the Godkeeper skills, and you have to speak with Abdul to learn more about the world. There is so much that this game has to offer that it's a little bit overwhelming, if you guys are asking me. But I think that this game is so cool. Like the fact that you have that big train, pretty much Choo-Choo Charles, for yourself instead of chasing you around. I think that that's awesome, and I do want to see what else are these guys gonna keep building on this world. It looks so good. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts about this game. I think it's one that it's gonna get a lot of attention. But anyways, you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. That's it. I love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next one.